JavaScript is an object-based scripting language developed by Netscape Communications. It is a light-weighted language used for embedding interactivity in HTML web pages. DOM or Document Object Model. Well, it is an API, that is Application Programming Interface, that defines a logical layout of content and how it is accessed and manipulated. If the web page is a computer, then DOM or DOM would have parts like RAM, motherboard, hard disk, etc. Programmers can write instructions to integrate these parts and make it run. Here the instruction is JavaScript and the illustration of the object is DOM. That is, HTML represents a tree, but DOM represents the specifications of that tree. DOM is not a programming language, but just a way to access or modify data. Without DOM, JavaScript will not have any model, layout of web pages, XML or HTML documents. Probably everything in a document, from the head, tables, header, footer, text, etc., is considered within DOM. Hello everyone, I'm Mariam from Data is Good, working as a data science evangelist. At Data is Good, we have trained thousands of students in our live classes and helped them make successful data science careers. If you are new here, then please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates and the latest new content. And today we are going to learn DOM elements and the ways to find them in the DOM. But let us see the agenda first. We will begin with the list of ways to find the elements from the DOM. Then we will learn each way with an example, and at the end there is an assignment for you all. From this video you will learn how to find DOM elements using different ways. Since we are going to learn them via implementing, you will have a better understanding of them. So without wasting any more time, let us get started. While manipulating HTML documents, we need to first find the elements. And there are few ways to do that. Finding HTML elements by ID, finding HTML elements by tag name, finding HTML elements by class name, finding HTML elements by CSS selectors, finding HTML elements by HTML object collections. The easiest way to find an HTML element in the DOM is by using the element ID. Let us see an example and understand. This program helps you to understand how the getElementsById method works. In the DOM, there is an element P which has the ID intro. We stored the element in the myElement variable with the help of getElementById method. Then there is another P tag with demo ID on which we are applying the property innerHTML to get the content of myElement variable which has hello world. Let us save the file and see the output on the browser, which is hello world. The text from the intro paragraph is hello world. Great, so we got the correct output. That means we found the right element. Now let us see how the next method works, which is finding HTML elements by tag name. This way we'll find the elements by their tag name. So let us see an example and try to understand. In this example, we have created 3 P elements and we are storing the collection of elements in the variable element. And after that, we are changing the content of the P element having demo. So let us save the file and see the output, which is finding HTML elements by tag name. This example demonstrates the getElementsByTagName method. The text in the first paragraph, index 0, is finding HTML elements by tag name. The index 0 has the P element having content. Finding HTML elements by tag name. Let us see the next method to find the element, which is finding HTML elements by class name. This method finds the element by their class name. Let us directly jump into the code. So in this example, there are some P elements with the same class intro. We are storing the collection of them in X variable, and then we are going to take the P element with demo ID and apply the inner HTML property to it. The index 0 would be P element having content hello world. So let us see the output on the browser, which is finding HTML elements by class name. Hello world. This example demonstrates the get elements by class name method. The first paragraph, index 0 with class equal to intro, is hello world. All the P elements are displayed on the screen, and the last line has the content of the P element with 0 index, which we got using get elements by class name method. Finding HTML elements by CSS selector. If you want to find all the HTML elements that match a specified CSS selector, ID, class names, types, attributes, values of attributes, etc., use the query selector all method. So let us jump into the code. This example returns a list of all P elements with class equal to intro. We are using the query selector all method for getting the class name of a specific element. And let us see the output, which is finding HTML elements by query selector. Hello world. This example demonstrates the query selector all method. The first paragraph, index 0 with class equal to intro, is hello world. In this list line of the output, the method is returning the content of the P element having the class intro and index 0. Finding HTML elements by collection of objects. We can find the HTML elements by finding the collection of objects. So let us see the code on how to do that. In this code, a form is present having form 1 ID, and in the form 2 input fields and 1 button is there, and we already have given values. Then with the help of document.forms, we are storing the form values into X variable. After that, we are displaying the values of the form with the for loop. So let us see the output, which is, well, as I said earlier, the values are already given, and after submitting the values, they are displayed in the browser. As we are not connecting to the server, we have displayed the output here after submitting. So these are the methods to find the elements on the DOM if we want to manipulate them. And here is a small assignment for you all. Take the ID of this element and display the output. So go through each and every example again for a better and sound understanding. On this note, we have reached the end of our video. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed today's lecture. And if there are any suggestions or questions, then please go ahead and comment them as well. We will try our very best to reply to each one of you in your comments. So bye, and also do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative as well as fun videos like these. Take care.